In this video, we're going to be talking about guest post outreach and more specifically, how to find websites that are accepting guest posts. Before I show you how to find websites that are accepting guest posts in your niche and in your industry, make sure to check the link in the description for the same template that I'm using, the same spreadsheet that we're going to be using in this video. All right, so now that we have the spreadsheet open, it's so easy to use. We've made this as easy as possible, like foolproof to use. So all you need to do is come up here to column C, row 1, and type in the keyword that you want to write a guest post for. So let's say it's plumbing. Right? You're a plumber and you want to, or let's say not plumber, like plumbing. You want to write an article for somebody who writes about plumbing or, plumbing related topics. So you're literally just going to click on this cell here. So C2, and you're going to copy that. And then you're just going to go into Google and then you're going to paste that text. Now we're going to see a whole bunch of websites that have Write For Us in the title, and they are related to plumbing. You could literally do this for any industry. Okay, let me take a step back here. What we're doing is we're using Google operators. So we're basically doing an advanced Google search and searching for pages that have the title, like in their title, Write For Us. And we're also including the keyword plumbing or the whatever keyword that you want to use. That's what we're doing with this spreadsheet and with that little piece of code or whatever you want to call the search operator. That's what we're doing with that piece of information. And we're searching that on Google and it's giving us a list of all these websites. Okay, so back to the search results here. I'm going to show you what you should be looking for on these links because they're not all going to be good. So we're going to click on the first one, Write For Us Plumber Services, guest posting. We're just going to take a look at this. Takes a while to load. I'm not sure why. So we're going to scroll down here and we're just going to look for a couple things. So how can you submit your content? To Write For Us, submit your content here. Your request will be answered 24 to 48 hours. Great. Blog headlines, use proper usage of subheadings or H2, H3, H4. The length should be 1,500 words minimum. So when you are submitting a guest post to these sites, make sure that you're following the rules. No plagiarism. You can use royalty-free images in your submitted content. It is even recommended to use infographics in your blog. So for this example specifically, you can submit an infographic. So you can create that in Canva or so, like another place that you can create an infographic. And here we have a list of blog content not accepted: gambling, property-related listings, adult content, all this kind of stuff. So you don't want to submit any kind of content that breaks the rules. You want to make sure you're following all the rules. How did you find us? Stuff. So you can see here, they are playing into the Google operators search results here. So they have all of these listed here to make it easier for you to find their site because they're looking for guest posts. So what we're looking for in plumber services guest posts, follow all the rules there. Guest post topics we cover, legal marketing, finance. Like this doesn't really make any sense. So this might not actually be a good site because it could not be necessarily just about plumbing. So if it's not a good site, you're just going to go back into the search results here, and then you're going to go to the next one here. Urban Splatter. This site looks good. Okay, loads quickly. Minimum of 300 words. Right away, I'm like, okay, most of these are minimum 1,000 or 1,500 words. And that should be what you're aiming for because a longer piece of content will actually rank better and help you in the long run. So, if you're going to submit 300 words, it's probably not worth doing. Try to submit at least 1,000 words. Paragraphs, cool, Write For Us, brand awareness, traffic for your website. Here's how you can submit a guest post. Again, just go through the rules and take a look there. We're just going to look at one more here really quickly. We provide plumber guest post opportunities. How did you find us? So this looks like it's basically the same page as the first link that we looked at, where they're using the Google operators right in here to try to rank for those specific terms. Topics we cover. Yeah, this is the exact same stuff as the other one. So it's probably not a good site. I'm just going to go to one more because I want to find a good example here. So plumbing, Write For Us. This one is actually not great. If you want to write for us, email your content to the editor here, and it just goes to the contact page. Again, not necessarily a great source. One more, I promise. This one should be good. Okay, guest post, Write For Us, guest blogging opportunities, air conditioning and heating. So bath and shower, bedroom, cleaning, construction. These are all things that are like plumbing down here. So we could talk about plumbing as a whole, as more specific things. So bath and shower, there's plumbing related to air conditioning and heating sometimes. There's plumbing could be related to roofing because you have vents on your roof. So all that kind of stuff. Anyways, so just go through this, follow the rules. This one, 1,000 to 2,500 words. Fantastic. That's what we want. Here's how to submit your guest post, and basically here's all the rules, and they just did a whole bunch of keyword stuffing here, which you should not be doing on your own blog posts. So yeah, if you have any other questions, email them here. And that's basically the process that you go through for all of this. Next, we're going to take a look at the domain authority of this site and whether or not we actually want to link from them, whether it's going to be beneficial to us or not. In this next section, we're going to be using SEMrush to figure out if this is a domain that we actually want to link from or not. So if you don't have it, you can go get a free trial. It's an expensive software. So if you're not going to be doing this a lot, don't get the software and just start getting the links, start reaching out to the guest post sites. But if you are going to be doing this a lot, then I highly recommend using SEMrush. All right, so to see if we want a link from this website, we're just going to grab the root domain here. So basically just the domain of the website. Then we're going to go into SEMrush and we're going to come down here to backlink analytics. We're going to click on that and we're going to paste in the domain there. Then we're going to click analyze and we're just going to see what the authority score down here is and whether or not it's in a category that we want. So 4 backlinks found yesterday, great. It has an authority score of 2. So you're likely looking for an authority score of 18, 19, 20 or higher. Higher the better. So basically we could see here that they had a huge drop in their authority score recently. So this is probably not a site that we want to link from because it only has a domain authority of 2. So I'm going to go back here and you can do this first if you want to, but you're just going to go through all the other links here and we're just going to grab the URLs. This one's taking forever to load for some reason. Probably not a good site. So I'm going to load a couple more in another tab and let's just see here. So, okay, plumbing, whatever. Let's just go here, root domain. Okay, this is a WordPress site, so you're not going to want a link from that site. And then I'm going to go here, grab this one, and we're going to take a look at this site here, and then wait for this load. So hopefully it has a higher authority score. So 37, great. Business and industrial. We're just going to open this, and we're going to take a look at. We want to look for plumbing or anything construction for this specific website or this specific link. This one isn't it, so I'm just going to go back here. We'll look at this one. This first link that finally loaded and see if there's a site that we want a link from. So the last link wasn't bad. The authority score was pretty good, but it just didn't have the right category that we were looking for. This one's not great either. It has a authority score of 4 and we don't really have anything related to plumbing here. So again, you're just going to go back and go through this list here and find a website that actually falls within your niche. So I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to do root domain and let's just see homedecorriz.com. Let's see how this one does. I'm hopeful for this one. This one could be good. Oh no, this one is not good. But at least the category is getting to where we want to be: bed and bath, bedroom, bed and bath, homemaking and interior design. So this is more of what we want, but it's not quite there in terms of authority score. So basically what you're going to do is just go through a bunch of the links and see which sites are good, what sites are bad. Again, the authority score should be 20 or higher. And if you're running into a problem where none of the websites for this Google operator are really good, you can go back to this list here and then just choose another one. So I'm just going to choose this one, submit post. And then I'm going to find another site that basically, is accepting guest posts and kind of falls within our category here and within a good authority score. So that's it. That's all you need to do to find websites that you can get guest posts from or submit guest posts to. And happy link building.